streaming, but I think we are.
It has.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Quick podcast on PRLF1 from season 1. Myself, AMS/PRLF1 Seda is here, and obviously Martin, ILRT/PRL Martin. Better get it right.
Many things.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a quick podcast, obviously, to announce the winners of Tier 1 and Tier 2 from Season 1. A very complicated season, but nevertheless, it is over. Thank Jesus. Looking forward to the next season. Going through the tier constructors and obviously the overall constructors. So, Tier 1 ended last Wednesday around Abu Dhabi because they didn't have to go into.
They didn't have a cancelled race.
Yeah, we did in Tier 2, which happened tonight. So, the overall winner in Tier 1 was AMS Cole in the Alfa Romeo. And then in second was FRA Norris in the Mercedes. And I'm flicking through the cars so I know, so you know, it's easier. And then third was AMS Phoenix, or Firebird as we call him, in the McLaren. So, and obviously Andrew was in fourth. Very close call in Tier 1 actually, it was very close. It was a good battle as well between them, from what I've seen commentating on them and stuff as well. It was good. So in Tier 2, which wrapped up tonight, obviously was in the Red Bull, Mr. Raging Lion, who took the championship. Very close battle between him and the co-owner, ILR Martin. Nice second place there from you, and a very close battle indeed, going down to the last race tonight. And then in third was Fudge Boy, who was in the Toro Rosso. So that's nice to see. So we'll see what happens in the next season if Lion can keep that championship, fight for that championship next season. So the winners in the Tier 1 constructors, I'll do first, second and third for the Tier 1 constructors as well. So the winners of the Tier 1 constructors go to the McLaren, which was AMS Phoenix and AMS Critchley. Second is the Mercedes, which was FRA Norris and AMS Andrew. And third was Alfa Romeo, who was Cole and Chum. So that was the Tier 1 constructors. Tier 2 constructors was won by Lion, which was in the Red Bull. Obviously, Lion did most of Tier 2 himself without a teammate. So GG to Lion. Second was Toro Rosso. Well, could be it's either Toro Rosso or Alpha, but we'll thingy it. But in my screen just now is Toro, and then Alpha was in third. Yeah.
How close is it between those two?
4 points.
Alpha,
so it'll be Alpha then Toro.
It'll be
yeah.
Alpha,
So Alpha will be second, and then Toro will be in third. So the overall constructors, obviously both tiers combined together. The first, second and third. So in third place for the overall constructors was Mercedes. I'm not going to say the four names because I can't be bothered. They know who they are. In second place for the overall constructors was the Red Bull. And taking the win for overall constructors was the Alfa Romeo, which was obviously Chum, Cole, myself and Martin. So that was a nice little win for all of us as well. So GG to all the drivers, and from myself and obviously Martin as well. Thank you for all the hard work of the staff that we have, the stewards, commentators for this season, and obviously I thank you to all the drivers for racing as well. And we will have driver sign-ups in the next couple of weeks so that we know who is racing with us number-wise.
Like I said on the end of the stream, keep an eye on socials. I'll make sure that stuff gets posted on socials to keep everyone up to date. And if there's anyone new that wants to sign up, we'll make sure that you can get signed up and get added to the Discord, etc. So, don't panic.
Yeah. Obviously, there will be discussions in the next few weeks before the new game comes out between obviously myself and Martin, and a potential sponsor or partnership for next season, which obviously will include new rules or a few new rules, new things coming out. But all that will be announced on a podcast before the driver draw, because then it's easier just to do two podcasts, to do one for the rules and shit like that, and then another for driver draws and
it will also be posted on
roles
and Discord and stuff, so yeah. But there is a lot coming, that's all we can say.
A lot. There is, and there's a lot of changes as well. So hopefully we'll have more drivers for Season 2. Looking forward to Season 2, new game. Obviously, we will give drivers at least a few weeks to get used to the new games before we start doing testing and things like that to get using the right possible tiers. But yeah, it was just a quick podcast to basically announce who the winners were. Thank you from both myself and Martin to everyone that's been involved in this season. Like I said at the start, it has been a tough season. I'm not gonna lie, there's been times where I've been ready to throw the towel in, and I'm sure Martin has as well. I'm sure we actually did once, but at one point we just wanted to get rid of it. But you know, it's been a tough season, but it has also been a good season with good battles, good fighting between the drivers, good. You know, I mean, there's been respect as well with the drivers, which is good to see. So yeah, hopefully that rolls over into Season 2. We keep that and we build it. We get more drivers, and you know, we just have to wait and see what happens. You know, new cars, like new designs on the cars in the new game, and I'm sure there's a new name changes in a couple of them. Obviously, Toro Rosso is now Alpha Tori. And things like that. So yeah, be quite good to see. But from myself and Martin, that wraps up Season 1. You know what? I'm happy to see the back of it. I'm not gonna lie.
We get a break!
I'm so happy to see the back of Season 1. But yeah, that wraps up Season 1 in PRL. So a massive thank you to everyone that's helped us get through the first season. Let's bring on Season 2, another very good season to look forward to, and a lot of new things coming, like we said. Just obviously keep an eye out on Discord, Twitter, forums. I think I've got some of views on Facebook and stuff as well, so yeah, just keep an eye, and we will all see you, unless Martin has anything else to say.
No, but you're going to say something wrong here, because you're going to say we'll see you in Season 2, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you're wrong. So on the other stream. Well, actually, hopefully see you on the 23rd.
Wait a minute, what's happening on the 23rd?
You know,
is this the classic cars thing? No! I've been ill, I've not been paying attention. Is this the classic cars thing?
Yes, there is a classic cars mini event. Yes, etc. So like I said in the other stream, that we should hopefully see on the 23rd as long as enough people sign up for that.
Yeah, so that'll be good. I don't know how many people signed up. So fingers crossed. If not, hopefully people go and sign up, you know, go and do it. It gives you something to do in the next few weeks before the new game comes out. But yeah, so I don't know if I will be there. I might be. I will see how I feel. But if I don't see yous on the 23rd for the classic cars, myself, I will see yous in the new season. With everything else, you know, that's going to happen. So I can't wait. And you know what? I sound so excited for the new season. I just can't wait for the new season. Like all the stuff that's coming out. I can't wait. But yeah, so that is exactly even better. So yeah, that's all from me and Martin. So congratulations to the winners of both tiers, the runners-up and third places as well, and the winners of the constructors and the overall constructors. Very nicely done. And I will see you guys either the 23rd or next season.